It's WarCraft Day. Greetings, everybody. This is Stormy with the capital Z coming at you with another replay request. This time around, this is a game on Circle of Fallen Heroes. Okay, we got Blizzard as a referee over here. We're gonna switch to Blizzard's perspective. Although Blizzard's perspective is the game being really bad, so I may want to change that. Okay, so this is a replay request by noobyxD. Remember one thing, that you too can send in a replay request for me to cast. Just send it to me over on my server on Discord, and that is the only format we have for getting replay requests. So we got noobyxD, the request over here, spawning as the purple undead, or rather we're just gonna go with red or maroon. Team Red versus Team Blue. So on Team Red we got noobyxD. This is the replay request here, spawning as the Red Undead. His ally Dohdah spawning as Red Night Elf, opening up with Keeper of the Grove, no Ancient of War. So I would assume this would be a heavy harassment game by Dohdah. noobyxD going for Late Altar, of course. On the other side we got their opponent. First one is known as Shaya, spawning as Blue Undead, also opening up with the Late Altar. And whoa, we got double undead actually. And one of the other guys is known as BeenJammin. I would believe this was a reference to Benjamin, and he just thought BeenJammin would be a good idea, would be a rather funnier name, and I think it's a good one. Okay, Asking says if you want to play co-op, it should be fun in less than 3 hours. Yeah, it'll be less than 3 hours. I mean, I'll be fast asleep beyond 3 hours from right now. So we got a Death Knight coming in by BeenJammin, who is spawning near the 12 o'clock. His ally Shaya, not clicked the hero just yet. I'm not exactly sure whether he's planning to go for a tavern pick or not. It's likely not going to be tavern pick though. Dohdah of course went for the Keeper. noobyxD going for Death Knight. And Shaya, a bit concerned as to what exactly the plan over here is, because his hero is super delayed if this is not going to be a tavern pick. So I would rather assume it would be a tavern pick, and even if it's not, it should be at this point because the hero is super late, and it is. It's going to be a Dark Ranger by Shaya, and BeenJammin, Death Knight versus Keeper and Death Knight. noobyxD and Dohdah will open up the gold mine in the pocket of both of their bases. Opening this up is very key. You want to put that down, the gold mine down. It is very got something. Oh, there we go. This is what I forgot. This is so important. How could I forget music? Yeah, this is something really significant in a 2 versus 2 game. You definitely want to get that pocket expansion down. What do we have here? Shaya coming in, going after the Wisp, but little does he know that the Wisps don't really have corpses, so there won't be any skeleton warriors coming out from the Wisps there. Shaya going in with Black Arrow. They can attack and whoa! Oh my god, I love this. Dohdah accidentally spawning Forces of Nature between the trees there, so they're pretty much unable to do nothing there. They're pretty much free food for the opponents. And what do we have here? A tower push, double undead play. BeenJammin going in for a tower push, and Shaya can actually join in that fray there with whatever he has. noobyxD and Dohdah are gonna have a really hard time, especially considering that those Forces of Nature are stuck behind the trees over there. noobyxD going right after one of the ziggurats there, the other ziggurat being now focused down, and Dohdah on the other side taking care of BeenJammin. Shaya is the lone guy on the assault over here, it appears. Would definitely want to get across some skeleton warriors up with the Black Arrow there. Finally one of them out. Second one will be coming in. Death Coil will save it. This ziggurat is almost down though. noobyxD should try to focus this down instead of trying to attack Shaya, but that doesn't appear to be the case. The ziggurat is up! Ziggurat is up! Oh, this looks really bad. Nooby, what are you doing, brother? He's gonna attack it now, but it's gonna take him longer to take out because of the fortified armor there. So on the other side, we got the expansion of noobyxD being attacked by BeenJammin, and BeenJammin is going to make short work of that acolyte there. We got a lot of stuff going on at the same time. And whoa, Dohdah actually putting in a tower push of his own. An ancient protector right inside the base. That's not even outside the base. That's inside the base of the undead there. Not exactly sure if that was the brightest idea. That would distract him for a bit, but that just a bit there. The ziggurat ought to be repaired. Shaya and BeenJammin definitely want to do something about this ziggurat over here. I'm a bit confused as to how BeenJammin is the one that got the ziggurat across, because Shaya was the one that came in with the acolyte and fiend and stuff. Unless until that lone acolyte belonged to BeenJammin. So if they push in with like mass ghoul or mass fiends, I think they're gonna have this game in the bag there. This is not looking good for noobyxD and Dohdah. Moonwell down, Dohdah is supply stuck. This looks really bad. Tower finally getting taken out. This is what happens when you don't repair it. They had the perfect opportunity, if you ask me, because the tower was up. It was upgraded. If they just brought in a couple of acolytes, just one of them had to do it. Like, not even both of them. Just one of them brought in one acolyte, repaired it to the max HP, and you're done. Like, the tower rush can be synced in really well. XD finally getting that expansion up and fully operational, mind you. Shaya is still there though, trying to deal as much as damage as possible. Trying to target down the Death Knight there. Death Knight is pretty low. Now going after the Nerubian Tower. Keeper of the Grove reaching level 2. Going to have some entangling roots as well, it appears. Unless until he goes for Thorn's Aura. These ghouls are really not going to survive for a long time. There's way too much DPS over here. A roar! Scroll of the Beast! Will that be enough? Fiends being attacked. More and more skeleton warriors being spawned in as noobyxD loses more number of units there. Need Wisp signals noobyxD, and that's exactly what they need. A Wisp over there, a well-placed Wisp will take out those skeleton warriors and all the mana out of that Dark Ranger at the same time. noobyxD now massively repairing his Nerubian Tower. He does not want it to fall, but that will be the case. Will be the case there. Shaya is still stuck at tier 1. It appears that he completely dedicated his thing to the push over there. On the other side, BeenJammin already at tier 2, going in for the Lich. That's going to assist them. Shaya now taking out those acolytes one by one, respawning them into skeleton warriors using the black arrow, and this looks really bad for noobyxD and Dohdah. Uh-oh, what do we have here? BeenJammin managing to put down another tower there. It's not upgraded yet though, and Dohdah should do something about it before it gets upgraded. Could go either way. noobyxD's expansion has been left unoperational for the time being. It's not taken out yet. All the acolytes were killed. He can spawn them back. He just needs to make the opponents get out of there. Tower getting taken out, and it got taken out by the forces of nature, by the way. The same forces of nature, I must say, that were stuck between the trees early on. That Death Knight is taking a pounding. BeenJammin ought to retreat back. He does not want to get entangled. There's no more mana left on Califax, the Keeper of the Grove over here. But there's enough DPS there. He needs to be careful. Does not want to get stuck. On the other side, what do we have here? An Ancient Protector, actually, inside the base of Dohdah. He wants some protection, of course, from all of that bombardment. But one of them gets taken out. This is looking really bad. Now, focus being switched over to the Ancient of War. If Ancient War falls, then there won't be any more production buildings for Dohdah for some time. That Huntress is weak. You might want to heal it up. Unless until you're gonna get one shot by one of those fiends there. There's way too many units over here. And whoa, that Death Knight! Death Knight may fall! Won't die to Death Coil. I mean, it can't be Death Coils because of obvious reasons. It's too many fiends over here. BeenJammin and Shaya are on a roll right now, I must say. Couple of fiends being taken out. Good focus there by noobyxD and Dohdah. Skeleton Warriors level 2. Wisp coming in. Finally, the spell going across. Dohdah ought to wanna make a couple more wisps, maybe not a couple more, a lot more, and noobyxD forced to use the TP. Is he using it at Dohdah's base? No, he's using it at his own base! So he's gonna need some time until he's gonna come back and help out Dohdah over here. Dohdah is left completely exposed. This can be disastrous. Dohdah will likely lose 2 more buildings before noobyxD gets there, and Dohdah's units are super low. He has a Demon Hunter as the second hero out. noobyxD has the gold mine fully operational, and what do we have here? Dohdah actually putting down Ancient of Lore inside the expansion of noobyxD. noobyxD now coming back. I guess it was kind of a better idea to go back to his base. He could have used some items. There's no item shop at Dohdah's base. Shaya and his ally BeenJammin are actually switching attention towards noobyxD's expansion. I think this is a bad idea. They had Dohdah's base on its heels. I think they should have continued the assault and dealt as much as damage as possible. If not, I mean, if they're not sure they're gonna be able to destroy it or not, they should have just dealt more damage. And that Demon Hunter bites the dust. A lot of DPS, a lot of Fiend DPS there. What is this? Necromancers! Necromancers on the field! What do we have here? We got Necromancers coming in. Skeleton Warriors, Necromancers, Unholy Frenzy. What the hell is going on right now? As if we had less DPS to deal with. noobyxD and Dohdah are currently getting beaten up. noobyxD deciding to unsummon that gold mine. Looking at no way to recover it for the time being. He's gonna abandon it, and Dohdah putting down a couple of Ancient of Lore there. That's just one Ancient of Lore and one Ancient of Wonder. Tier 3 coming in for noobyxD.
Players' forces are under attack.
Detonation. This is way too many units over here, I must say. Way too many fiends. They also got defense and attack upgrades, the first one. And we got skeleton mages, that is the skeleton mastery upgrade, and I'm not sure about the skeleton longevity upgrade though, but it's likely in the pipeline if it's not there yet. Forces of nature, this time not being spawned in the middle of the trees. A meat dragon would be cool for them. Get some fresh corpses across. Okay, Dohdah and noobyxD trying to sandwich BeenJammin and Shaya down here. But Shaya and BeenJammin have a lot of units right now. BeenJammin may end up losing his Death Knight there. Does have a potion of heal, should be fine for the most part. DPS kicking in. Need some unholy frenzy being cast on across those fiends. If all of these fiends can be put down with unholy frenzy, I mean, there's going to be way too much damage to deal. And I don't really know, and I don't really think noobyxD and Dohdah will be able to come back from that. But right now, BeenJammin and Shaya are having a bit of a moment of uncoordination. They should be together. They should not fight separately. There is no reason for an army of mages to go separate and attack a military army. An army of archers, nonetheless. There's absolutely no reason to do that. Even though they're going to be able to make that Demon Hunter TP back to the base, still just not something you want to do. You want to stay together. You want to use all of your unholy frenzy on these fiends. You want to keep pumping that mana regen out of the obsidian statues. You want to keep it going. You don't want to lose the momentum. You have the momentum over here, and making smaller mistakes like these can easily cost you the game. We also got cripple going across, by the way. The necromancers are casting cripple. That is the master spell. That's the third spell on the necromancers. That is a very superior version of slow, by the way. Yeah, everything is being crippled over here. They are moving slow. Their attack rate is slow, and they're just going to be very less effective. Very, very less effective. While you can unholy frenzy your own units. Not to mention, they're already getting the unholy aura there, which is unholy aura level 1. Unholy aura level 2 can actually benefit them a lot more in that particular DPS perspective. WXD Dohdah are having a really hard time, and I'm not exactly sure if they're going to be able to come back from this. It appears that Shaya is trying to put down an expansion at the pocket over here. I don't think this is a good idea. This is absolutely not a good idea. Even though you have the momentum over here, now they should go to Dohdah's base. Oh no, Dohdah's base is well fortified with ancient protectors now. Now, going to Dohdah's base without any kind of siege is not a good idea. So they're gonna switch attention and go to noobyxD's base. Whoa, a lovely impale! By that, Nerubian Crypt Lord. Yeah, it's a Nerubian Crypt Lord. Another lovely impale. Just putting those units into stun for a couple of seconds can be so much of meaning. It helped noobyxD and Dohdah kill a couple of units there, and also kept a lot of DPS off of them for some time there. Go either way. I'm not really sure who's going to get ahead here. Koreans going towards the back line. Another impale. Impale after impale. noobyxD is going with the impale left, right, and center. Team Blue losing units. This doesn't look good. It appears that Dohdah and noobyxD have Shaya and BeenJammin exactly where they need them. They're actually going to defeat the Necromancers. An army of 59 on noobyxD's side. Shaya has that Death Knight stuck at the back line there. That's actually the second hero for Shaya. Dark Ranger being the first one, so you got more of the Death Coil, which is always good. BeenJammin going towards the north, leaving Shaya alone over there, and Shaya should not fight. Okay, he is at his own expansion right now. Death Knight will fight the dust, giving Crypt Lord level 2. noobyxD and Dohdah actually coming back. Coming back, baby. Take down that ziggurat.
Forces are under attack.
Keeper being attacked there, but it managed to escape. No more mana left for nuking, it appears. And what do we have here? BeenJammin coming back with Banshees. Anti-magic shell, but I'm not sure. The only thing that's really going to be damaging them is the Lich's Frost Nova and, okay, the Impale. Of course, the dragon. This is Circle of Fallen Heroes. You got the big boy dragon. And where do you have it though? Got it here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Crypt Lord coming in for BeenJammin. Third hero. And BeenJammin actually choosing to go out and creep a bit after a long crusade against Dohdah's base and Nubi's expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
They're gonna get the dragon. Well, they're short on gold. They can just contribute some gold to each other. That stuff and woo hoo hoo hoo. Mighty dragon. Green dragon coming in. It's got AoE chaos damage. and it's under the influence of Unholy Aura, so its DPS is even better. This is going to be painful. An army of 66, and what do we have here? Frostworms. 66, 49 versus 70 and 32. That's not even at all. That is not even. Dohdah needs a lot more units before he'll be ready to face against them, or noobyxD is gonna have to break high upkeep.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Team Blue coming in from the east, noobyxD and Dohdah from the west. Behold the dragon. Dragon's gonna consume one of them. Oh, dragon got webbed. Dragon's being attacked. It cannot be death coiled, but it will escape. One of the Death Knight gets taken out. Impale. That's going to save the dragon for a moment. Perhaps got one attack across, but that would be it. The dragon is down, and that was probably the only difference maker there. Shaya and BeenJammin seem to have a smaller army now. It's noobyxD with the bigger army. Death Knight stuck behind there. GG! And the game goes to noobyxD and Dohdah. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this game. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more, join our Discord server to directly participate in our gaming events. Currently we got custom campaign nights, or rather co-op campaign nights going across. And I believe I'm gonna go ahead with... yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead with the custom campaign there. And okay, we had comment over here. Arcsaber 1337 says, "Hey mate, I recommend covering the replay space so people don't." Ah man, I'm sorry about that. Ah right, actually this flag over here, you know, this waving flag, it used to be exactly over the thing over there, but then I changed the position of it when I was doing a single player thing there, or rather a co-op thing, so I wanted that to be visible. Okay, point noted. That is something that I do cover, so I'm going to cover that up later on. Thank you for the advice, and I would recommend you could follow me for future WarCraft 3 casts as well, and you can also send me your replays, by the way, if you want your replays cast. So yeah, I'm gonna end the recording here. Thank you for the guys watching this on YouTube. I shall see you soon.